It's Wednesday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Real Talk.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way
to ease our minds and help our living. It's Real Talk. This is the daily vlog designed to help you make smarter moves. So if you have any topics you want me to cover going forward, you just got to let me know and I will get into it. But I find it's not really questions that come at me. I find I'm usually just coming on and figuring out, well, what am I going to talk about today? And 2 minutes before I went live on Facebook a few minutes ago, my wife said, what's tonight's topic? I said, I don't know. I don't know. So my topic over on Facebook was recognizing where you are in life. And if you find you're not growing, if you find you're not evolving in your current position, you need to make a change. Now, I don't think you can go out there and just quit your job. You can't go out there and just shift your mindset to be a different guy. But what you could do is start laying out a game plan for your next move. And I think that is the most important thing you could do with your time right now. Now, I think about this, okay? I get up every single day. I'm out the door early. I get home at around 7 o'clock every night, 7:30 after a long day of real estate. I help my wife put the kids to sleep. And then by 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm here with you guys live on Real Talk, right? That's where I'm spending my time, where I'm bettering myself. You have time at the end of your day. You finish up your tasks, you finish up your business, and you have time from the moment you're washing your dishes after dinner to the morning. You've got time to work with. The question is, how are you using that time? Are you going to spend it bettering yourself, educating yourself, figuring out where there's a solution that you could fix? That's what your job is to find a better area for yourself to be if you find you're not growing where you are. You know, I had someone, Luke's on too, and Brad, I'm loving it. I had someone just earlier today ask me about finances, if I can give some advice to them on how to be more financially sound in order to find that comfort in their life so they can focus on other things. And my simple response to this is, I don't know the answer to that. There's no magic pill. There is no magic pill. It's about hard work. It's about persistence. It's about not ever giving up. No matter what happens, how hard it is, you keep going. And that's the key. So my response to him is going to be that, is I don't have an answer for you. All I know is I wake up every single day and I push. I push my tail off on a daily basis because I know it's not an easy thing. I'm in a business with other people trying to make a living. I'm there trying to make a living. So the only way you can get there, and I think the real answer to this, is you need to have multiple forms of income. That is really the only way that you could find a way to financial security and comfort, is to have multiple forms of income. You know, I find even when I have my best real estate years, the government takes away like a lot or most. It's really like some years you're like, wait a second, I made what? They really grab you. So it's about consistency and it's about having multiple forms of income. So going forward, I'm looking forward to my invention, the gig box, creating a line of income. Real Talk, a line of income. Real estate, a line of income. And that's how you start shifting yourselves towards an area of comfort. You can't do it on one income. You can't do it on one career. You could do okay. You can actually do very well. But you're not going to get to the level that question came from, where how do you get to where you're just like, look, I can go out there and do what I want. That is something I can't give you the answer to. You have to create a solution to a problem. That's it. Like my solution to the problem, the gig box, has the potential of getting me that paid, where one day I'm like, okay, I can go and I could just help people 24/7. I can go out there and be me, do Real Talk every single day because I've got enough coming in from the gig box that allows me to focus on everything else my heart wants me to focus on. You know, right now, my big issue is I can't. I'm here every night at 9 o'clock for you guys because during the day I can't be. I've got to be there for my clients. I've got to be there for my family to try to support my family. So I'm out busting my tail on a daily basis. And you know what? In a perfect world, I'm working with you guys, and that's how I'm making a living. I don't have to worry about selling houses. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. So my answer to you, my friend, again, anonymously, is that there is no magic pill. If you could create a solution to a problem, that's the only magic pill. You know, when you create something that has a need that everybody wants because it's a solution to something that's missing, a void, that is where you can bypass. But outside of that, it's about hard work. And even then, it's about hard work. I have a product that could do that. And now it's about creating awareness, educating people as to what it is. Because I still have none of that. Nobody knows what this thing is. Even people who should know about it have no idea what it is. So every single thing in life that you're going to do is going to require you to put in an effort that has never been seen before. You have to impress yourself with your effort. That's the only way you're going to get somewhere. And that's the truth. That is the truth. You know, nobody out there is going to help you. You have to do it on your own. You're going to make it happen. And the only way they're going to want to help is when they see that they can make something off of it. They're not going to help you just because you could do well. You know, we talk about this often. Not many people want you to do well. I think I had Adam on. He said, you know, successful people that have gotten to the level that we're talking about, that wild success, those people are very happy for others, for other entrepreneurs that are doing things. They want them to do well. But in general, you find a lot of negative feedback from people. And I shared something yesterday that's very interesting. And if you guys have Facebook accounts, you could relate to this. I realized why my Real Talks on Facebook are completely different than the Real Talks on Instagram. And it's simple. Facebook are all people that I know, that I like grew up with. I went to high school with. I was like played baseball with when I was 12 years old. I know all those people personally, where they know me as Mark, baseball player or whatever. You know, whatever it is, they know me a specific way from my life growing up. There's a preconceived notion with every word that comes out of my mouth. Well, that's the kid I played soccer with. So that's the reason why I keep it very simple over on Facebook. It's about leaving my messages and coming over here to Instagram because we can get into it here. People here want good content. They're not saying, okay, now I went to high school with this guy, so I really don't, what am I going to listen to him for? Like, it's a weird thing when you have someone, I think I used The Rock as an example yesterday, but if you're like a Keanu Reeves and like, there are people who are walking around this planet saying, yeah, that guy was a goofball in high school. Like, they just have this preconceived notion of this person who's done very well. And this person who has something to offer this world. You know, I think it's a very weird thing when you've got that base of people who knew you before you were who you are. You know, when you're in high school, when you're growing up, you don't know who you are. I had no idea who I was. I had literally no idea who I was. First 18 years of my life, I was so confused, probably as confused as you were. I didn't know what kind of music I liked. I didn't know what kind of person I wanted to be. I didn't know what kind of interests I had. I was into sports. I was into rap music. Now, anybody who watches me, anybody who watches my music, who's seen me play, who's listened to my original music, would say, what? Mark listened to rap music? Mark liked rap music before he got into what he's into now? Yes. You only know what you know. And when I grew up in New Jersey, my cousin happened to be working with many rap artists in New York City. And he was a producer. And a lot of these acts that should have gotten somewhere, like went to jail, like all this crazy stuff. But I was into that type of music because of my cousin who was in the rap industry. So I used to get albums like Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, the Grave Diggers, all these acts before they even hit the market. I would be listening to it like a month or two before because of my cousin. And I just thought that music was great. I mean, obviously if you like rap music or if you like any music and you listen back to a Notorious B.I.G. or someone like a Tupac, that stuff is going to be great in 30 years, just as good as it was 20 years ago. The talent is talent. Now, I think it's interesting how many people just don't even have an ear, and what they hear now and they think is talent, or these people that are making money with the rap music that's out now, some of it, it is horrendous. And people are throwing money at it. I just don't get that. That I don't get. Because there is some really good music out there. But like I said, I was never into the music I'm into now when I was a kid. I didn't know. I didn't know anything, guys. I didn't know anything about who I was. Now, I remember I always had a lot of energy. I remember they used to call me Smiley. My nickname in basketball when I was a freshman was Smiley. Because I didn't know how to do anything but smile. I just was so excited to be involved in everything. Just want to get along with people, always. And that's what was so exciting about not knowing who you are. You have this power within you that's just there. And it's like an uncertain power where it's just kind of flowing freely. And you don't understand it at all. It's a kind of an exciting thing to look back at now and remember what I had just floating around within me and I didn't know how to control. I didn't know how to wield it. And then I think as I get forward too, when I was younger and I was in my early 20s, how powerful it was. And I literally had no control over it, like at all. I would go into like a party with people and I would just be like, just like filled with so much energy. And you know, when you've got so much coming out of you and you don't know how to control it, it could be a lot. It could be a lot for someone to take. It absolutely can. And whenever I was on stage, same thing. As soon as I heard one person would go, woohoo, go Mark, whatever. Oh my goodness. Just like the energy that I'd feel shoot through my body from one person passing me their energy. That's why I keep thinking about the day that we have 1,000 people together feeling this. And we're together and we're feeling it. I just have to imagine you guys you feel these emotions similar to the way I feel them. I tell you all the time how we are the same. We have the same emotions coursing through our body. We feel them at different times in our lives. We feel them for different occasions. You ever had that friend who laughs when someone gets hurt? What's that about? You laugh when someone gets hurt? My best friend in high school used to laugh at people when they got hurt. And I'd say, well, what are you doing? He goes, I don't know. I just have to laugh. I think it's funny. Now, I feel like horrible when someone gets hurt. But I laugh when someone does something funny. So the same thing that he was feeling, that same emotion that he was feeling, I feel it too, but it's at different moments in my life, different scenarios. I do it when someone's actually trying to make me laugh. He's doing it when someone gets hurt. It's a weird thing, but it's the same emotion. Same exact emotion, just being realized in different ways. And I think that's what life is about. Life is about understanding the entanglement. We talked about this yesterday, how we are entangled. We are one in the same. And we started the same. We're ending the same. We go through life the same way. We have to deal with the ups and downs of life the same way. We all live and die the same way. The only thing that's different is where we're brought up, how we're brought up, who our parents are, what kind of education we have. Do we come from money or no money? Are we able to earn money or not? These are the only things that differentiate us. The rest of it is the same. There's no difference between you and me. And anybody who comes on and thinks I'm better than, that is not right. No one's better than anyone. We are all equal. This whole world, every single person is equal. Someone born with a special need is as equal as you and me. We are all here with one purpose. We have to figure out what it is. Like I have a purpose, you have a purpose. We all have a purpose. I'm pretty certain now that mine is to come on every single day and do real talk for you. And I think it's an interesting thing that I spent 40 years of my life searching for this. You know, I think about some of the stories in the Bible. They walked through the desert for 40 years. I walked through the desert for 40 years trying to figure out where is the land? Where are the people? Where are my people? It took me 40 years to find them. You're right here on Instagram. These are my people right here. 40 years. I just think back over all the memories, all the experiences, and everything that's led me to this moment, leading me to this day where I am who I am in front of you in this moment. It's just, it's thrilling when you could take the time to reflect like that. And again, what you really need to be doing when you're reflecting like that is figuring out, are you happy with your current state? Are you happy with what you've accomplished to date? And are you willing to wait? Those are 3 things that rhyme. Are you willing to wait for things to get better? Or are you going to go out there and make your own mark? You're going to make your own effort and make your own future. I know the answer myself. And even me, I'm telling you guys, like, it's nerve-wracking. It is a lot to think about. It's a lot to take on. And you really have to push yourself. Like, I'm there right now. I'm like trying to push myself. And I can't even say what yet. I'm going to hopefully be able to, but just right now I can't say, but you know, it's a lot when you all of a sudden are faced with change. It is a lot. And what I'm hoping happens here, for my sake, for your sake, is that I have the ability to push myself forward. I have the ability to go without fear. That's what I'm praying for. I'm praying for you guys here to say, Mark, whatever it is, just go. We believe in you. Just go. And I'm telling myself that. I am. I'm really, really screaming it at myself. But, it's still, even with that, my intuition telling me 100%, yes, go, go, go. I can understand being human, how we hold ourselves back. We hold ourselves back from really letting our true self come to the surface and to realizing who that true self is. And, it's crazy, guys, because I see it. I could see the future already. I mean, I literally can see it. It's like right down the road from me. I'm just going to go. And I'm hoping tomorrow I can tell you about, what I'm thinking and where I'm going and what I'm doing. Because it's got to happen, guys. It's got to happen. We started this, and this is leading me everywhere. Real talk is leading me everywhere. And it's helping me understand where my deficiencies are. It's helping me understand where I need to improve. And it's giving me an understanding of what I've been doing right and where I should continue to push and maybe take some time off and say, look, that's not working. But that only happens with trial and error. It's amazing. You got to keep taking your shots. Just keep taking the shot every single day. You're going to get somewhere. That's right, buddy. The path in the desert. I mean, it's crazy how you think about that. If you think about these 40 years I spent as if I was traveling through the desert looking for my place in life. Looking for my place in life. And it's right here. No, never taking time off. I can't do that. I can't. I gotta come out here and I gotta let the words speak for me. I gotta let the passion breathe. And like I said, guys, I don't know what the message is going to be every day, but it's going to be one a day. And hopefully at some point we're able to focus more on this and less on the entire day up to the Real Talk. I sit there online. I'm like, I can't wait to get on for Real Talk every night. But I got to focus on all my other daily activities. So just keep that in mind. All right. I got to go now, guys. I appreciate you. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's episode of Real Talk, which will be episode 115 in a row. It's pretty crazy. And if you guys have any topics you want me to cover tomorrow, just let me know. I would really love to handle a topic or two for you. Oh, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. I'm really hoping to be doing Real Talk full time. Not hoping. This is what I'm going to do. We just, it's a matter of time, I think. I just have to keep going. I mean, it's really it. I see it as clear as this sunny day that I had today, this beautiful day. It was gorgeous out today. Had an inspection with clients. Great clients. I'm so excited they're getting this house. And this is what I do love about my business is when I'm working with clients who are getting what they want. And I had 2 deals that didn't come through this week because someone else outbid us or whatever. So that's always, it's like a little bit of a setback. But in general, I do love working with my clients and they get what they want. But in general, I would much rather be here working with the world and let the world get what they want. If there was a way I could do that and I didn't have to worry about selling real estate, that's the world I'm leading towards. That's what I'm doing every single day is I'm affecting that change. It will happen. I'm going to keep going until it's to a point where I can say, you know what, guys, I'm here with you. Forget about the rest. I'm here with you. And I'm looking forward to that. It's coming. I don't know when, but it's coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next episode. Pires. It's Real Talk. See you guys tomorrow.